Um, I seen yo on Broadway. When I seen yo on Broadway, looking all. No matter of fact, it was Harford. It was Harford Road and Broadway, like right there. Don't you know the gas station? Once you pass the McDonald's going towards Harford Road, coming off of Broadway, that one street that come behind the courthouse on the back side of the courthouse, and the Wendy's
I know
right
what
there,
you're
the
talking about.
McDonald's right there. Yeah, then that gas station right there. You know what I mean? I'm there copping some gas, and I see Shorty just chilling hard in the gas station,
What?
sitting in the car, chilling hard in the gas station, not getting no gas, nothing, just chilling hard. So I'm like, oh yeah, she waiting for the shop to open up the street up there. Yeah, right there, Harford Road somewhere in one of these cuts up there.
That
You know what
shit
I mean?
ill, bro. That
Yeah.
shit ill. Like, I believe,
And
yo.
somebody else spotted her on right there where North Avenue, Gay Street, Bel Air Road meet right there.
Which is crazy because that's a. I mean, you only got a couple reasons to be down there. You catching the bus or you copping.
Yeah, basically. Copping or moving it. One or two.
One of the two. I ain't gonna hold you, right? But Ogle, rest in peace, used to fuck with that shit real heavy. And
Uh-huh.
whenever I wanted to see him, I just pull up at the gas station on Bel Air and North Ave for real,
The
or
one we
Gay
just
and
talking
North
about.
Ave. Yeah. Whenever I would like want to see him, and to this day, if I'm missing him or I'm thinking about him or whatever for real, I pull up right
Right.
there because there's always at least one junkie that look like him.
Oh wow.
Yo, it used to be funny as shit down there. I never forget. Um, it's because I guess because I had them in my family, I'm more sensitive to how people treat them and shit like that for real.
Yeah.
I never forget because right there, my homeboy, I just told you we was right there on 4x4, which is right up the street for real. So
Right.
we used to go to that gas station a lot. I never forget one of my we ain't friends no more for real. That was probably a precursor, honestly. But one of my peoples, we going down there to get some blunts. This back
Right.
when backwoods first get hot, them bitches was fucking $5 a piece down there because it's a
Mm-hmm.
death trap. Nobody never buy this shit. But it will go down there. We get out the car. Here's him leaning on a junkie for real. Motherfucking, fuck you standing so close to me. Fuck away from me, you stinking ass. Da 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 da. I looked up. That was my motherfucking uncle, yo. I ain't never motherfucking snap to hit a friend so fast in my life for real. Like that shit was wild. You ain't even know why I was patting him for real. Like he's like, damn,
so
bro,
so
what I do?
so he's wilding your peoples out and shit.
Yeah, he didn't know it was my people's though. So I'm
Right.
like, oh, that's my motherfucking uncle. You feel me? I don't care, what he look like, what he is. He's still a person for real. You need to respect that. And I always been like that with any type of junkie or whatever the case is for real. Like I really don't like when people treat them like they less than for real. Like at the end of the day, we all got our vices. They just fell to them bitches for real. Like
Right.
everybody ain't as strong. I can't fault somebody from that for that. They ain't out there, especially when I can see, they bothering you, they bumming for something, or they stealing from you, or whatever the case is. Like, if a nigga just standing there being high, like, what is you bothering them for?
Right.
Like, that shit
I
just
feel
don't
you,
make
man.
no sense. Let that nigga sit there and be high. Let him mind his business. Like, you see him nodded out right there. Why would you go get in line and stand right next to him?
Right.
Like, that shit don't make no sense. But yeah, by the time he realized that it was my uncle, I had already gave him a 2 piece and a biscuit. Um, I bet you to this day that nigga don't never talk to junkies no type of way.
Uh,
Niggas be wild. You don't never know who
yeah,
created.
I don't wild junkies out too much. It depends on the level of what they doing at the moment. Like
Yeah, like I could see if a junkie was
the
in your space bothering you,
yeah
ready to get gas, trying to pump your
the
gas
bagging
out.
level. Depending on what the bagging level is, I still won't wild them out too bad. But
My
I
man was standing
definitely
there with a black in his mouth, nodding out.
right. I'm definitely taking advantage. Yeah, when they know it out, yeah, I'd be trying like, yo, that's what I do.
You
But
good? Like,
so then I know they're not really going to fall, but I just don't be like saying
yeah,
like
just
that.
make
So I'll
sure
be
they
like, yo,
good or whatever for real. Like, like I never really been one of them type niggas. I used to have homeboys that used
but
to
I will take advantage of the bargains though.
all the time. All the time. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you something. I ain't bought deodorant or lotion in 5 years fucking
Damn.
with junkies. Like I got buku. Like every time they see me on the block for real. What you need, like to the point where they bringing me specific shit. They know I don't like the roll on deodorant, so they bring me the spray shit.
Right.
Like I love junkies. I love that part of their game for real. Like you get anything for the low, especially if they scaled it that shit.
Right.
Nah, though. But
Okay.
that's a wild soft intro into the live. He's definitely
Uh-huh. Yeah, I love the rolling starts, but we gonna get busy. All right, it's something I gotta do extra to get the chat names on Facebook. But let's get it. We back in a busy building today. Top two coming
what it
back with some
do.
consistency on niggas. With my man Young Geek, my man
GTD.
Young GTD himself.
What does GTD stand for? Got the draws, okay? What does GTD stand for? Got the draws, okay? What?
And your boy Bruce John Roy and the Hizzy tonight. Let's get busy.
Yeah, man, Bruce up the production. Yeah,
I thought you'd like that, brethren.
I did. I appreciate you.
I thought you'll fuck with that, y'all. You know what I mean? Damn,
Told
y'all
me it was
I
gonna-
broke the cursing code, y'all. Yo, we still trying to get a 7-minute intro
We
until
was
we
close.
cuss. But I
We had
actually
7 minutes
Nah.
and 20 seconds.
no, we got the 7 minutes, and that might have been the first F bomb right there. So we good. You know what I mean? So we getting there. We getting there. But I want to start off tonight, yo. I don't know if you familiar with the situation with the cat BTB Savage, the cat that got the cat that got you said you do know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He was a dude that he had a home invasion. His girl shot the dude. He took a picture of the dude, and he took a picture in front of the blood of the dude that she killed, and he got killed about 4 hours later.
Yeah, that's the picture right there. I didn't get the one with the blood on it, so because I don't know how all that shit work or whatever. But his blood is actually the blood of the victims on the floor where he's at right now. His story, I can just go over his side of the story because he actually had a Vlad interview. He had a Vlad interview leading up to his death. And you know how that can go, how people start carrying it when they hear Vlad is connected to it. But basically
Right in that flat.
yeah, basically in his Vlad interview, what he said was he set up a a feature with another rapper from his area. I forgot what area this is. Somewhere in the Midwest though. I think it was Cleveland. He set up a feature with the cat, and they supposedly, allegedly tried to backdoor him when the feature. Like one dude was in the house, the other dude said we going back to the car. He started feeling fishy, he locks the door. The dude tell him stick him up or whatever, yada yada happened. He tussle with the dude. He tell his girl come shoot him. She shoot the dude in the back. He get hit once in the whole tussle or whatever in his hand. That's why he got the sling on. And dude dies. You know what I mean? Inside his crib, the other dude skirt off or whatever. They were shooting through the door, doing some wild shit or whatever. And I don't know if it was those exact cats that came back because allegedly the BTB Savage dude be scamming cats too. He be doing that supposedly. So you don't know what's going on with that. And and also somebody came out and said that he was actually the one doing the robbing. Now, robbing somebody at your apartment, that's some wild work right there. Yeah, that's some wild work. Robbing somebody at your apartment is some real wild work. But he did mention dudes bringing money for the feature, so I don't know. Maybe he was pulling some slick scam stuff on him and it went the wrong way. I don't know. But somebody coming to your house to rob you sounds more likely than you robbing somebody at your house. But also it might not have been no feature shit. Like it might have just been like a move gone wrong for real. It could have been anything. You know what I mean? But either
But
way,
again, he's still why at your house?
yeah, watch your house. He
Any of
said
that? Like,
his
why are you doing?
he claimed, especially some dudes he said he don't know like that. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it might have been more likely that he knew the dudes better than he's saying he knew them, and also it's just wild. He said the studio something happened with the studio session, so he was like, yeah, we can do the dudes was like, let's do it at your spot. Like, why are you agreeing to
And
this?
then,
And
yeah, and then your girl there, your kid there.
well, my thing is the way it sound, the way he made it sound in his part of the story was he seen the money. So he figured niggas coming here with the money, you know what I mean? That's what he see, like, yeah, these niggas legit because they got all this money falling out their pockets or whatever. That's why he said he felt a little more comfortable in the situation, I guess. You know what I mean? But either way, they came back and whacked him after he did the arrogant Vlad interview. A Conway is a local rapper out in Cleveland that did a Vlad interview about killing somebody that tried to rob him at his house, and then niggas came back and whacked him after he did the Vlad interview a few days after it came out, yo.
Yeah, his girl caught the body. I don't know who that is. To come in it.
That's Conway. Then his girl catch the body though. Yeah, Hurley. His girl is the one that caught the body. His girl wanted to caught the body. Of course, he said he got a hammer and start firing at some point in time through the door and all that. But yeah, his girl is the one that caught the body. But I think like he was real. Of course, he was real arrogant about the situation. You know what I mean? I'm saying invite your audience to connect to their Facebook to the stream and show their name, profile, picture, send your reels. Start. Let me see.
Motherfucking I mean, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I feel like if the story that he told, they did a home invasion, whatever was the story that it was about, and he killed them niggas and he left it alone. I don't want to say I guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have come bother him. I mean, they wouldn't have came back on no retaliation shit. You know,
Right.
Anybody that got kids or a family or whatever the case can relate to that shit. I don't think any nigga that's in the street other than probably like his brother or some shit like that would have been on some murder, kill shit.
Right.
When you rub, salt in the wound or whatever, I'm pretty sure that nigga was the nigga he killed was a part of a gang, or he had some friends that he ran with, or whatever the case is. Now
that was something else. That was something else that came out. That dude was a big blood, the one that died.
Yeah, like
because he said he said it was an older dude.
Yeah, so like, all right, so they ain't gonna step out the break because he was wrong. He motherfucking tried to do a home invasion, nigga kid, his girl was home. They feel that. The streets, a lot of them niggas got kids and girls and all that shit. So they understand that. I mean, but when you start throwing salt in the wound and you motherfucking you try and get clout off of fucking a killer that you didn't even do. Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, bro, your girl did. Like, you on the ground getting your ass whooped, basically. She saved your life. Like, she should have been one on the gangster shit.
Right.
You out here taking clout for that shit. So now niggas in the street, like, especially if he had blood, you can't really take that at this point. Otherwise, you lose the biggest streets, and that's niggas fearing you.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
So at that point, you poking the bell, you poking the hornet's nest for real. You feel me? So when you get stung, you you can't act surprised. Like, honestly, you know, because I don't want nobody getting killed out here. But at the same time, you can't, you know, throw gas on the flames and then when you get burnt, be confused. Like,
Right.
He did what he did. You gotta live with them consequences.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we also streaming on several platforms tonight. We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, fucking Twitter. We streaming we streaming everywhere, y'all. You know what I mean? We gonna catch some bodies. We gonna catch some bodies. And speaking of catching some bodies, Booker Tariq, episode 3, season 3, catching some bodies.
All right. So when the season first started, my man Major, who don't have no time for us right now because he on this family dandy shit.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. He said that young Reek would have, what he say, between 6 to 8 bodies.
He said 6 to 8 bodies. And I rounded up to 10.
You rounded it up to 10. Young Reek is already at 2.
Early.
And I might add that little nigga is quite proficient with the banger.
Yeah. Tariq Murder Game is like top tier, yo. I think he's just a natural, yo.
Like, you saw how he came around the corner though, like, blow, headshot. Like, the nigga ain't, he gave him a headshot and then he hit him one more time for good luck. He was raised well.
On the walk off tip.
Yeah, like he was raised well. Then he knew exactly what to do. Run straight to the diner.
See the thing about it, yo, like he was raised well, yada yada yada. That's natural, yo. That boy a natural, yo. That nigga is a motherfucking murder savant, nigga.
No, for real. At this point, like it was just real smooth, yo. He telling Effie, he knew before Braden knew he gonna freeze up. He ain't built for this shit.
Right.
Let me go save my man. Like,
right.
I do feel sorry for Tariq because he on some super duper loyal shit with them. Like, he on some, you my brother, you my bitch. We gonna build this empire together shit. You know, I'm a right the wrongs that my father made type shit for real.
Yeah, but I mean that's definitely one of the subjects that I wanted to get on was Tariq and his relationship with Effie, and exactly what you just said. He's trying to do his mother and father, but do it quote unquote right with Effie. You know what I mean? That's the way he's looking at it at this point. All right, Lauren's dead. I had this idealistic look at what I could be with her. But with Shorty, I can be with my mother, what I wanted my mother and father to be or continue to be. You know what I mean? But every time Tariq say those magic words, yo, I'm smarter than Ghost, yo, I'm smarter than my father, yo, I just be like, yo, nigga, you still got a long way to go. Every time I think he advancing, I be like, you still got a long way to go, yo. You talking about?
Yeah, I mean, because the first thing he will understand is that he's not smarter than him. You're still young,
nigga. It's a theory. It's a theory that Ghost did all this to get him at Western Holdings.
What? Ghost faked his whole death.
No, not the fake, not the death fake, but I'm just talking about all of the moves he did with how Tariq had to go to school. You know what I mean? Knowing the predicament that Tariq was in and all of that stuff. Basically, that Ghost did everything, all his pre-planning, knowing to get Tariq at Western Holdings, yo. It's a theory. It's a theory. It's definitely just a theory. Yeah, but that whole thing with Effie, yo, like he really hasn't had, other than Effie betraying him the first time back in the day, he still hasn't had, you know what I mean, as a young adult, had that real feeling. He still got an idealistic view of women at this point. You know what I mean?
Yes, he does. And I can't wait until that bubble get burst because in his mind, everything Tasha did was 100. Everything Tasha did was the right thing. Everything Tasha did was the smart thing, and everything like that. Ghost fucked it up, you know.
So
And I think
wait till the time when I got it's coming 2 times. Effie gonna get it, and Tasha gonna get at least one. One of them ghost rants on their ass, yo.
yo, if he hit Effie with the "You killed the woman I love, bitch" or something like that.
You killed the love of my life.
Yeah, like or something like
don't you know that you killed the
that,
love of my
like,
life? Love of my life.
like,
That's how you know how you gonna say it.
What the fuck
Effie,
is wrong
you
with you,
killed
Effie? It definitely gonna be wild. He definitely gonna get that, and then he gonna get it right back in another way because Lauren, she come back, she snitch, she states she states witness or whatever,
Right.
for real. I mean, so both the bitches that he care about that he didn't set on this pedestal is going to betray him for real, and that's going. It's probably not going to be the final nail, but it's going to be 2 good lessons in showing him that Tasha wasn't the saint that he thought she was for real.
Right.
I mean,
right.
and I think that's part of his journey throughout the show. He's supposed to understand that Ghost wasn't this demon that was just wrong.
Well,
everything he did.
Humanizing both his parents, but that's also something that as part of your life journey as a adult, as a regular adult, not even in a story like this, is at some point in time humanizing your parents, knowing they just people, just knowing they men and women beyond what you ideally think their perfection is either is or what you think that you think it is. You know what I mean? What it really is or what you think it is.
I got a coworker. He talked to me a lot about something similar. I'll be trying to tell him he talk about how his father isn't the person that raised him for real, and I always try to get him to understand that maybe his father is the same exact person that raised him. It's just that you had him on his pedestal and you thought he couldn't do no wrong, when in reality he human. Like we all fuck up. Like we all make mistakes. Like none of us perfect for real. It's just that when you're a kid, it is a parent job. That just means he did a good job at raising you for real. If you shielded from all that, the way as though you think he a superhero or whatever the case is.
Yeah, most definitely.
Nigga shielded you from that shit until you couldn't. I wish the fuck I could. And this, it'd be coming from a nigga telling him, like a nigga who grew up without a father. I wish the fuck I did have somebody that could shield me from XYZ until I was ready. You gotta be appreciative.
I grew up most of my shit was a little different because I grew up until like 5 years old with both of my parents, but in that 5 years my father probably did a bit of about a year within the first 5 years, and then after 5 all of my formative years was with my father being incarcerated. So
ain't none of my business, but what's your father, Pablo Escobar or something?
No, I'm not gonna say that at all, yo. No, my father. No, he not Pablo Escobar. He was just a guy raised by a gangster trying to be like the guy he was raised by. That's the best way.
No, I'm fucking with you.
No, for real.
I understand how far go.
Yeah, literally, he was a guy raised by a gangster that was trying to be like the guy that he was raised by. That's what my father was. You know what I mean? There's no, no shame in it. He home now. He been home longer than he was locked up. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he been home.
Came home, he made a pivot.
Yeah, got to work. You know what I mean? Came home, got to work. You know what I mean? Try to do what he could do to make up for whatever he feel like he messed up with, and he been doing this thing ever since. You know what I mean?
That's a beautiful thing because it's niggas who father like me, who father ain't never been to jail and don't have that excuse and want in there. So he didn't do nothing to make up or to try to make up for the lost time or whatever the case is. So I mean, I commend him for that. Like,
but a lot of time when you're growing up in one of them type situations, especially depending on what environment you in, you know what I mean? Like that can be such a a negative or positive, depending on like what type of environment you in. So you get pigeonholed even by like family members and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you get pigeonholed by your fucking DNA and shit. Like, oh, you act a certain way. Oh, you gonna be just like your father. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean?
And
Then you know.
that's one of my most hated things that my mother and my grandmother say to me, and they never understand why it's so annoying. Like,
Right.
I mean, I get that that's my father and we have similarities or whatever the
Right.
case is, but you know, like you said, niggas not supposed to be automatically pigeonholed into a certain um certain situation, I guess,
Right.
because of who you for real. Like at the end of the day, you
Especially
should
as
be
a
allowed.
child, yo.
Yeah, like I used to hate that shit. Like they used to never understand why that shit used to bother me for real. I make a
Yeah.
face, or you look just like your father. You getting on my nerves. What the fuck? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
But then, you know what I mean? Like when you get
Hey,
older,
Tahim, shut
when
the fuck up.
when you get older, you gotta start absorbing it in a certain way. Like, all right, I give you an example. You gotta look at the like kind of like the bright side of it, right? All right, for whatever it was, whatever your mother see, even the positive part, it was something about that man that attracted her to him. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm thankful
So
for everything my father gave me, gift
yeah,
wise. Like I'm
no, but
tall,
I'm saying
smart, I'm
that's how you got it.
athletic.
Yeah,
Like I'm definitely thankful for all that shit. It come down to the the actual fathering of it. I'm not thankful for none of that shit. But when you talk like genetics and health and
yeah.
looks and intelligence and shit like that, like my father gave me a lot
Yeah,
of gifts
Ty
that
I
I'm
think
super thankful.
I think the Huskies got it. What's the score, Ty
Oh,
Yeah,
they
but
his Huskies. Niggas is ill. Now they your Huskies. Fuck out of here. I ain't never heard you claim UConn before.
yeah. That's a tough program though. That's a pure
I
basketball
got a
school.
question for you real quick.
What's that?
Is I asked it earlier. I don't think I saw nobody respond earlier.
Oh damn, blew out. It's my bad. San Diego State playing over their fucking head the whole tournament. That's why. Well, go ahead. What you saying?
Um is Gonzaga blood school?
No,
Jay Will said they're blue blood school earlier.
I don't. They're not a blue blood school because they got no national championships. There's no other school that you would call a blue blood school that doesn't have national championships.
Okay. That was
Like
Keyshawn's argument.
like all of the schools that people consider blue blood. The new blue blood school they say is Villanova.
Okay. So UConn is also a blue blood.
UConn is definitely a blue blood basketball school, y'all.
Because they was debating
Most
whether
definitely.
or not UConn was a
Yeah,
blue blood or not. Yeah, they was debating on whether or
yeah.
not UConn was or
UConn is
whatever.
definitely a blue blood basketball. How you gonna consider Gonzaga, but don't automatically say UConn as
Nah,
well?
Jay Will said Gonzaga was, but he also said UConn was. It was the other niggas,
Okay.
Max and Keyshawn, that was saying nah.
They were saying UConn wasn't. It was somebody that said it wasn't.
Yeah, none of them said none of them other than what the fuck is his name? None of them other than Jay Will said he was he I mean Gonzaga was for real.
Okay.
It's just
All
that
right.
all of them other than Jay Will said neither was UConn.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Like I mean I'd consider UConn a blue blood.
Yeah, I definitely
Like,
consider them I definitely consider them a blue blood. Yeah, yo, they getting a whole lot of yams dropped on them, yo. What you think about the coffee cup move?
I think it's pretty smart. Um, Anytime you can lower your exposure or whatever for real.
Right.
As far as like hand to hand contact and everything like that situation, um, I thought it was cool that Brayton came up with the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cool because they expanding on him being smart in his own right. Like
Right.
for the longest time, they played Brayton as kind of like the dumb homeboy, and even in
Right.
this episode, Effie kind of like, I'm surprised this idea came from you or whatever for real.
Right.
So I'm glad that they expanded Brayton to kind of show that he is not this one dimensional nigga for real. He actually got legs. So I
Right.
thought that was cool for Brayton. So that should update shit. I tell you what else I like that I don't want to spend too much time on, but I want to touch on. I really like the way they had the black businessman that the uncle tried and get his accounts for or whatever.
Oh,
But I really like that
yeah,
interaction
I
between.
made a post. I made a post earlier. How dope is even earlier or the other day? How dope it was that they got Chris, because you ain't watched The Wire. They got Chris from The Wire. They got Chris from The Wire as Tariq's potential legit world mentor. You know what I mean? So that's dope, especially if you know Chris from The Wire was Michael's shooter. He was his shooter mentor on The
Okay.
Wire, like legendary. So the irony of him being Tariq's legit mentor, you know what I mean? Shooter Tariq's legit mentor, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like a dope ass casting to me, you know what I mean? I really felt like I think it was well thought out. Like it was a really well thought out cast, and I hope that goes somewhere. Hope Tariq ain't got to whack the nigga or nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing wild like that, you know what I mean?
No, I hope not. I would like to see him keep coming in and giving Tariq game because
Right.
ultimately what he said to Tariq is what clicked and allowed them to be able to do the coffee cup situation and shit like that for real. And with the information that he gave Tariq is also something that's applicable in real life. I thought that was a real dope saying. Like if you got a product and your product is better than everybody else, if you can sell that product at a cheaper price,
So
you might
turn your
lose
TV down a
money
little bit, yo.
initially. You might lose money initially for real, but over the course of the situation that you're in, you're gonna make more money because you're gonna gain more customers for real. That's the way I've honestly did anything. I try to get it at the best price point that I can sell it at the best price that I can sell it at, so that
Yeah.
I can undercut the competition. Right.
Plus they are selling, they buying and selling with a crypto. You know what I mean? A crypto that they got wide open, so they can make their money up front through that crypto. But also
He said it's already washed, like the money already clean.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
they
saying.
can
The money,
just go get whatever they want.
the money is clean, but they also gonna run that crypto up by it having activity and being used
Oh
for
yeah.
purposes.
They're gonna make the crypto stock price go up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so they making Western Holdings money at that point.
Making Western Holding money, and they're gonna make their, of course,
So the
make their
uncle,
sales money because
yeah,
they're
of
gonna
course.
be they're gonna be manipulating it. You know what I mean?
You think the uncle gonna find out and be all right with it because of what they doing? That's gonna make Western Holding money, because I feel like he gonna notice. Because remember, he said it's a shit coin. It ain't made no money.
Yeah. He gonna wonder why it's making money. Basically,
Yeah,
that's the
why it
first thing
started
he gonna
making
wonder.
money all of a sudden for real. The
Then it's
other
gonna
people. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's gonna point right to Braden and Tariq and what they was doing on campus. You know what I mean? It's gonna point right to that. Like he gonna figure it out fast, type shit.
He go one in.
You go to extort Braden.
He going one in.
Hell yeah.
He gonna definitely extort Braden. He definitely gonna extort him. But which is crazy because this company already probably making a shit ton of money off of the stock being going up or whatever.
Yeah, but he not going to know about it and not get the extra profit off of it. You know what I mean?
Yo, is a motherfucking he just whoever that actor is, because I ain't never really seen Yo on nothing else for real.
Yeah.
Yo play a smug asshole really, really well. I give him that.
I don't consider you. I don't really consider Yo smug. You know what I mean?
I consider him smug and
The father is smug. Brayton brother is smug, but I don't really consider Yo really smug. He an asshole. He definitely an asshole, but I don't really consider him smug.
I don't know the way he was talking to the black girl when they was walking into the thing, like
Okay.
she's like, oh, I see what you got going on, whatever. He like, well, you could just take your severance package and go back to the building or whatever he told her for real.
Right,
and then
right.
she hit him with the, oh, it don't matter, any black face to do. He just looked at her and smiled and shit, like, oh, right. Yo, it did. Yo, it did. But see, I like how Tariq knew what time it was too, though. Like,
yeah.
Yo was like, you know why he brought you here?
Oh yeah. So I can appeal to you. You know what I mean? I'm wondering how caught up Braden is because they gotta do something with his Tommy tendencies. So his tendencies is gonna be falling hard for chicks until he learn his lesson. You know what I mean? Type shit. So he gonna go nuts over this chick. You think?
I don't think Braden will let him fuck with the butt. I mean, he might go crazy over her in the sense that he start wilding his uncle when he find out what type of shit he doing, you know, tour, whatever the case is. But I think Brayton care more about the thrill that he get from hustling than anything.
Exactly. So at some point in time, he gonna be on his. I want my the same shit Tommy was on. I want my ride or die chick. You know what I mean? Without wind in the head and all that shit. You know what I mean? Gonna be on the same shit. That's what I'm saying.
I get that, but she ain't it. She could be though. She got a little hood to her.
She said she about that chuckaroni and cheese, yo. That's what she said she about. She ain't say how she about it.
She seemed like she about that action. Like I take that back. I take that back. Now that I think about it, like, cause she didn't get like turned off from him doing the whole getting a nigga fired or nothing like that. She gave him some pussy.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So he's a thrill seeker. She's a thrill giver. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I can see her driving him a little insane or whatever for real, based off that. What else happened in that episode? Tariq caught his body.
This nigga Kane dropped bricks off at campus to Diana.
Did he drop bricks off to her? He bought a gun. Her father bought her bricks.
Yeah. He brought her money. He brought her money.
He gave her money after. But remember, he was like, "I'm just trying to give you this," and she was like, "For what?" For that, whatever.
Yeah.
He tried to give her a gun.
We gonna get back to that too, yo. But he gave us some. He gave us some ham, and Lorenzo came and gave us some bricks, yo. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, come on, yo. Like. Diana took him because she need him and she do want to hustle for real. Like she do.
Yeah, she want to hustle, but at the same time,
like come on,
I'm glad Kane called Diana out on her fugaziness. I can't have my sister going out like this. Right. You'll look at the shit. You working a 9 to 5?
Yeah, and somebody else mentioned what we was talking about from the first time when she was talking about she need books and all that. Somebody was like, you got $5,000 Da Vinci sweaters on and talking about you need some money for books. Somebody said that shit, y'all.
Shit just don't make sense. Like, I could see if she was bummy or they wrote into the season where the Tejadas was really struggling for money. They are designer down, walking around with chains on, rollies, all that shit. I mean, and she talking about she broke. Fuck out of here.
Even this nigga got a new multi-$1,000 sweater on every other scene in every other episode.
Yeah, like with the long ass. He got the old head swag. They be putting him in new clothes, but his shit always look old head swag.
Because it be big, yo. But guess what? That shit coming back.
Old head swag.
That's about the same size as main man off of Tommy show shit be, yo. Got the same size shit on.
He just looked old, so he got the old head swag, and he got the long ass chain.
Yeah, his chain, his one chain long as shit. That gotta be like your
Like,
third
bro,
chain.
y'all ain't think
You can have
to
that
shorten
chain
that
on,
chain?
but you can have that chain on, but it gotta be like your third chain though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta have them bitches layered or something. Like, oh, just out here like it's 1984. I mean 1994 and shit. Like, fuck it. That's the chain he had on the day they booked him. And he
It
was like, you
actually
know what?
is.
I'm gonna get my money's worth. Fuck that.
That chain right there. The funny shit is, yo, little sidebar, yo. Today Mano was talking about Troy Ave jewelry. He said he went and bought the same chain Troy Ave was wearing, yo. It is literally this chain right here they got on Lorenzo right now, yo. He said that shit is metal. It's made out of metal. You know what I mean? But yo, why every time Kane get Lorenzo alone, yo, he I'm the captain. I'm the captain now, that nigga, yo. Like every time
He just make it a point to let him know he is bitch. And you know it's going
like,
back.
I'm the captain now.
You know it's
Every
going to
time.
backfire for real because they leaning too hard into it. Like,
yeah, and Lorenzo be giving them looks and them smirks at the
they chuckled at he said it or whatever for real. But yeah, it was
he
straight
really
like,
saying you dumb motherfucker in his head to himself and shit. That's what he's saying. You know what I mean?
you like, he'll said that was some good acting there. Shit was a little too believable, especially when you said dumbass kid
right.
and over their head like that.
Right.
Since you want to be so extra, go move some extra work, or extra weight. Yo, look that up. I said go move some extra weight. Like, damn, shorty. You ain't just gonna hold this over his head. You want to drag on him too.
Right. So the thing about it is this: what you gotta realize, yo, if Monet find out that you knew and been holding it over Lorenzo's head instead of telling her,
She gonna be done. So he gonna be further away from the family than he is now.
Yo, she gonna be on extra demon time at that point in time, yo. You know how she gets.
Freak should have been my son.
Yo, that's all she got to tell him. Where's Tariq at? That's all she got to say, yo.
Yo, Kane really don't like this nigga because his mother wish he was his son. I mean, wish he was her son.
Yo, that's all she got to do is say it once, yo. That nigga he might shoot Monet if he said shit, yo.
I can see him strangling her. Fuck shooting her.
I mean, kill her either way, though.
Like, strangle her ass.
Like, for real, yeah. See, if he strangle her, he not gonna finish it.
Yeah, he might not finish it, but he gonna think about it.
But it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse than not finishing that shit, yo. If he strangle her ass, yo.
You gonna put your hands on your mother?
You're not my mother no more. You Tariq mother.
Tariq would never.
You Tariq mother. You ain't even my mother no more. You Tariq mother.
I'm gonna be bad. Nah, I don't think they want to do that. They really turned the Kane into Super Kanan.
Yeah, but they also got this little thing brewing with Kane and motherfucking Drew, y'all.
You think Drew gonna kill Kane?
I don't know. Or Kane gonna kill Drew, one of the two.
I hope Kane kill Drew because Drew useless.
So if Kane kills Drew, it shakes up the family more than Drew killing Kane.
Kane killing Drew is cool because Kane is cool. I like Kane. Kane character is relevant. Woody, whatever his name is, a good actor. The nigga that played Drew is trash. The Drew storylines is trash. The way the way Power did me so dirty this week, and they gonna give me a montage and put
that was a
in
wild
the montage.
One,
like
that was a wild one.
You can't even skip through that.
I'm gonna put on my director / writers / hat real quick, right? They ain't really show nothing, first of all. They ain't really show nothing. We just knew exactly what was going on because of how it was going down. You know what I mean? That was like some quick.
They showed him plowing the man.
That was like, they didn't really show it. They didn't really show it. Because I would have been even madder if they showed it. They didn't really show it.
No, I saw him stroking or thrusting,
You
and I
didn't,
saw
yo.
a fucking another
You seen
nigga.
you
I saw
seen
another nigga hand on a
you
bed.
seen
Oh,
right. That's what you saying. You seen like Drew from like right here, and then you seen pause. You seen the dude like I'm trying to tell you they did camera shit. They did camera shit.
I know what they
I,
did.
I
I know what
seen
they
worse.
did.
It was awful, but I'm saying, but
Yo,
it was to nail home pause what Drew is going through at the moment and what he's going towards, yo. You understand what I'm saying?
all right, I get it. They couldn't show him the nigga just putting on his clothes out. And you know me, I'm equal
See,
opportunity with.
all
I'm
right.
equal
This is
opportunity with it,
this
bro.
is why they didn't
I
want
don't
to
like
show it like
sex
that.
scenes in general.
I got you. This why they didn't show it, yo. What they could have did was maybe let the story hear it, but what they was trying to the plowing part was the important part. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, let's make it heterosexual. Let's heterosexual it real quick, yo. Let's heterosexual it real quick, yo. We gonna hetero that shit, yo. We gonna hetero it, yo. All right. Mad, he mad at his girl, so we going ham in the streets. You know what I mean? And you're not making love to these whores. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Even though we switch it to hetero, just so it's make sure it's some understanding. You know what I mean? So they had to nail home pause that he out here going ham. You know what I mean? Like it ain't no love making going on. Pause. You know what I mean? So, damn, yo, I hate that I had to explain that shit artistically. So artistically, within what was going on, like when so it could have been a better way for us, maybe, because we still would have complained. We still would have complained if we just heard the sound. Like Kane walking in and heard the sound and had a nigga and putting the motherfucker out. He could have did it like that, you know what I mean? But yo, what is wrong with you, yo? Pause, yo. Yo, that's terrible, yo. Yo.
Keep going.
Yeah, yo. But
Yo, that shit was, I don't know why I felt that shit so funny. This
yeah,
weed
that
I
shit was
got
out of
fire.
pocket, son. That shit was way out of pocket. But
Yo, but see, I ain't need all that because when the Drew Kane was walking by and the nigga was getting in the elevator, he said, "Damn, another one." You know,
right,
that was enough for
right.
me. That was
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
for me.
yeah. We the far right hetero world would have still complained about that.
Would they?
This motherfuckers be like, yo, he always been gay, yo. They still said the
See,
same shit.
I ain't see, and I told you, I'm equal opportunity with it, bro.
It's the same
Like,
thing. I don't like the scenes, but it was just funny because they caught me, and I know they got everybody else too, yo.
yo, you talk about. I try to hit fast forward, I couldn't. I'm like, damn, I'm missing shit. So I rewound it, and I ended up right back on that shit. I was disgusted, nigga. Like, I'd have been disgusted if it was Tariq fucking. Like, I don't want to see Tariq little young ass fucking nothing. Like, I don't need them. Just give me the sexual innuendos and shit like that for real. When I'm trying to watch sex scenes, I'm watching full blown pornos. I don't want to see that shit in my TV shows.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that, yo. Well, it was for shock. It was for shock value, yo. And once again, to nail down what was going on, pause. You know what I mean? That's what that was, yo. And also, all of that was to get to the fact that he on grind of picking multiple dudes up on a regular basis and new dudes so that they can show the card tattoo, show the card tattoo on the guap, not the guap dude, on on Shorty's sons.
So was
It's a
the wishmacom tattoo? That's the nigga that's fucking Everett now, right? Pause.
no, no. You misunderstood what was going on. I did that first too, and I watched it again.
Okay, so elaborate
All
the
right,
posy shit.
all right. My bad. That was my kid. No, he was on Grinder. He was on Grinder when he saw the tattoo. He
Oh,
wasn't look. He wasn't looking at average shit. He was on Grinder when he saw that.
so he busted nut and
You-
went immediately back to Grinder.
yeah,
Okay.
go find somebody else to see who hit his joint next. Because you remember he lining them up. So he like, boom, this one out. Let me go on here and let me go find somebody else. You know what I mean? And that was one of your swipes. I guess one of your swipes and likes. And so he remembered the tattoo when he seen the saucy guap, the spicy guap. You know what I mean?
Also, when he saw the saucy guap, the spicy guap, whatever you want to call them,
Yeah, the zesty guap. I don't know if they guaps though. They somebody, but they the dude that got killed that was a snitch that had just got out of jail in season
yeah,
1.
yeah, they his
They
children.
his sons. They his sons. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think they his
gotcha.
cousins. No, they're not. They're not cousins. I don't know.
They're not cousins. They just grew up together.
Okay.
They called them uncle, whatever.
Oh,
Because
got it. Got it.
Kane was ready to get them niggas out of here.
Right. He wanted to get
Kane
at least one of them out of there. Because at the end he's like, majority rules. So who wasn't down with it then? So he want to get that
Yeah,
one
that
up
was
out
at
of
the
there.
end. I'm about to say at the end, but even before, he was gonna kill all them niggas.
Yeah, he wanted to get him up out of there.
I was gonna let all of them niggas go. Drew had to talk him out of that shit. Drew is more level-headed. Bro, Kane on his supervillain shit this season. And the only mistake he made is not telling Monet, yo.
Yeah, that's the only mistake he made. Is Drew more level-headed though?
Think so.
I think that Kane solves his problems with killing, but he because he had a couple murders where he just went ham.
He didn't
Like,
have to kill them niggas. He ain't had to kill Ramirez.
yeah. So that's on his
Ramirez
jacket
should
right
still
there.
be helping him.
Yeah, most definitely. That's definitely on his jacket right there for real. That one is definitely on his jacket.
Does have a body that he not supposed to have. Other than Ghost.
The white boy, yeah.
You don't think he should have killed the white boy?
Um,
Because they was gonna kill the white boy regardless.
they was gonna kill him regardless, but I mean, it ended up being a good kill at the end of the day. But he didn't go there to kill him, though.
No, he didn't. But is it a kill that he shouldn't have had? Like Ramirez,
He let him baby Creed him,
Kane,
yeah. Baby Creed. That's what he hit him with.
What's his name? Kane ain't had to kill Ramirez.
No.
Monet. I don't think, but I think Power fucked up killing what's his name of Dante off too fast. Dante was a multi-season villain.
You said he was a multi-season villain.
Yep, he was. I think so. I think you could have.
So is he a multi-season villain? You still reveal the GOAT of global snitching thing, or do you carry you let that linger a little long amongst the characters, but you see all of that in the background?
I think you let it linger a little bit longer amongst the characters.
Okay.
Because that kind of killed the mystique of his character a little bit.
Okay.
I might not even have wrote that he was a global snitching. I'd have just wrote that he was good at whatever it is that he was doing for real. You know,
Well, see, the
he
thing
real
about it
plugged
was,
in.
that, yeah, from their perspective, he was a snitch, he was a rat or whatever. But that was a part of his business model
Right.
because he was working on a global scale. You can't even really like move around with if you're not doing it in impunity. You know what I mean?
Right. I get what you're saying.
Um, so like Norma said, you know what I mean? Like that's the first thing I wondered whether when she said that was her people's, whether she knew he was a rat, and she immediately said, yeah, and he informed on my enemies or my competition, whatever. You know what I mean? Like she literally said that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it threw out the window them saying, "Oh, you know that nigga was a rat, right?" they,
Mhm.
they couldn't they couldn't even get
Shocking
that
I
part.
ass.
They couldn't even get that part out. You know what I mean?
I don't care if he was a rat, you still killed him. He was a profitable rat.
Right.
That's how they looked at him. Yeah, that shit.
I
I
mean,
don't
she
know.
was gonna marry him, so she
You
didn't
know.
look. I don't think she looked at him as a rat. She looked at him as an asset, and the, she probably looked at it as brilliant. You know what I mean? Like on some Tasha and Ghost shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit is wild. Like,
Really, I mean, damn. If you really think about it, they was really on some Tasha and Ghost shit. Him and Noma, and then he see fucking Nay on his Angela shit. You know what I mean? And
okay,
fuck this whole shit up.
that's just a motherfucking a situation we ain't see on the screen. It
Right.
just played out behind the screen. I get that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause Tasha and Ghost, they really that's part of how they really was able to advance by not officially ratting on Kanan, but putting a tip in on him. You know what I mean?
Huh? That shit crazy. It ain't shit else open that's closer.
Yeah. What you about to order, y'all?
It's only thing open right now, Wendy's.
Okay.
Either that or McDonald's or Popeyes, but I don't want either one of them. So I'm gonna just get a motherfucking chicken sandwich from Wendy's. But they trying to charge a nigga $24.
That's crazy for a combo.
I mean, yeah, and the delivery and all that. I pay for
Yeah.
Uber, whatever that shit is, Uber
I
One or
mean,
whatever it is.
is that with the tip in it?
Nah, that bitch 25, 26.
Damn, that's amazing, yo. Like, cause
I mean, usually it ain't that expensive. I don't know why the fuck is that expensive.
Wendy's high anyway, so you know what I mean the meal gonna be $12 at the store, so they doubling up. I mean,
Yeah,
not Wendy's doubling up on it, but that's double the price.
yeah, that shit sick. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I just paid the 5. I just smoked a whole blunt and a half. My stomach got the growl, and I said, "Nah, go ahead and get you some." Because I was supposed to order Chick-fil-A. Damn, Shorty took my shit right away. That tip be getting them on your shit.
Okay.
But that's why I don't never not tip. Like, I always tip
Yeah,
at
yeah, I
least
do
two
that shit
dollars,
too. Yeah, I do it too.
at least the two. Like that way, it's more appealing than somebody that ain't tipping.
Right.
I
It
need
was
my shit
one
with the quickest.
it was one last thing and I couldn't quite remember. Let me see. I think I might have got it. I might have put it in my email so that I remember that shit, yo. I think it
About
was
power.
hip hop. Nah. This was like some hip hop related shit. Anything else on power that we ain't go over? I think we kind of went over everything, but I might
I
leave
don't know
something.
what Diana and Effie talked about because I fast forwarded through it. I felt like it was gonna be annoying. So what they talk about?
Oh, it's about Tariq and Diana talking about you lied to me or whatever, and Effie was saying that um no, I didn't. I was saying he's not for you. He's not good for you. You know what I mean?
Effie funny as shit.
Yeah, so that's all that shit was about.
Oh, right. Effie funny as shit.
And
For
Diana,
you,
yo, like
I ain't say for me.
Diana got every young nigga in America like Shorty. I mean, that nigga lame as shit right there. Shorty, holla at me. What's up? You know what I mean? Like
You
that
talking
nigga
about
phony and shit.
the fucking
The
the
teacher
whatever the
assistant
whole
ass
tap
nigga,
nigga.
yo. Yeah, yo. She
The way Kane broke him down was hilarious. Like that's how any regular nigga would have. What the fuck you say your name was, nigga? That shit sound fake.
who said something Ashay Jackson Jr. the third. But would yo what's up? What you think? What's up with him? He just a straight square. You think he got something going on? Like
He a rat that's going to die by the end of the season.
you think so?
Yep.
He's somebody
Kane
that will
going to body
tell.
him.
You saying
Yeah.
he's somebody that will tell, not
He's
he's about
somebody
some.
that will tell, and
Okay,
I
yeah,
think he's gonna see Diana doing some shit, and Diana gonna have to make a decision. Either she gonna catch her first body, or she gonna call Kane, and Kane gonna do him in gladly.
yeah. That shit will be wild if Diana catches her first body. It is all cap. Is a fucking teacher assistant, yo. That's some wild ass work. Y'all don't see no power way around that shit, yo. Like, come on, yo. The teacher
She hit
assistant
him. She hit
disappeared.
him up in a bookstore. Bang.
That would be hilarious, yo.
Yo, Diana hit him up in a bookstore. So you said I saw you say something on in a group. You said Brayton was going to catch his first body next week. Who is his first body?
Um, I said Braden is gonna catch his first body next
Week.
week. I forgot, y'all.
Try to figure out who is next because maybe I missed something.
Because I thought I had it figured out. I thought I had it figured out. So I was thinking of who it possibly could be. I think they gonna have some problems with the Russians. The Russians coming back. Something's gonna happen with these Russians. There was some kind of white European shooters. So something's gonna happen with somebody. Brayden gonna have to bang that hammer.
So Brayton gonna have to catch a body. I think Tariq gonna keep saving him for
What's
at
the name
least
say?
until the end of the season.
Yeah. Kane said you owe me a body.
Why he okay in the body though?
Cause Kane now knows that he didn't kill what's his
But
name is
why do
Diana.
he owe him a body though?
Because you not officially down with Kane unless you commit murders that he also knows about because he do too many murders around you.
Oh, okay. That's stupid, but okay.
So
That's Kane logic.
he knows that he can trust Tariq to a certain point because he knows Tariq will shoot and kill. If that make any sense, he can trust him in the
They both
game
got
in
each other's
certain
skeletons.
situations.
They can get each other locked up if they wanted to.
They can get each other locked up. Plus, if they get into a shootout, he know that he's safe with Tariq. He's safer with
He
Tariq
probably
than he
just
is with Braden. Like he
he
got
probably
somebody else.
this with Tariq.
He got somebody else to shoot out with him. You know what I mean?
I don't think Effie banging that bitch. I don't see Effie banging that bitch like that.
What, banging the hammer?
Yeah, no, I can't really picture Effie. She more of a
Effie gonna bang that
sophisticated
hammer,
killer.
yo.
She more of a sophisticated killer.
At some point, oh yeah, we figure out who gonna kill that the London African nigga yet?
Kane.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Kane don't like that nigga the most.
all right.
You know, what if Brayton surprises and he don't want to take you out?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
that's
they
what I
got
wanted to
popular
do. That's what
trash.
I wanted to go over, yo. Yo, that's some wild ass shit, yo. Your sister's in danger now. We gonna kill your sister if the money not on time.
Like, why would I want to do anything for you? Like, You know, they called a little
Like, we're
orphan
gonna kill your
Annie.
grandmother. We're gonna kill your grandmother. We're gonna kill your sister. We're gonna like, yo, we supposed to be working together, yo. Like, what the
Like,
this is
that don't
we don't need
motivate
all
me,
that.
sir.
Like, I
I'd have been
want to
like, that
get the
don't
$1 million,
motivate me,
yo.
sir.
Like, I
That don't
want to flip
motivate me,
these
sir.
bricks. I want to flip these bricks. You understand what I'm saying?
Like,
I want to flip them fast so I can get the money and get more bricks and keep on going. So you
that
telling
don't
me if I'm a
motivate
day
me, sir.
late with $1 million, if I'm a day late and I got $900,000 on the day, on time, you will kill my peoples. And
Probably
I got
not gonna kill your
100,000 and I got 100,000 on the way. Let's
He
get all
probably-
this out the way up
he-
front. Like, I put
You
the
probably just
scenarios
gonna
up
want
front.
to take your fingers. You probably just want to take a couple fingers.
Man, fuck that, man. You got them little
So you
niggas
gonna
coming in
say
there.
fucking just kill me now?
Man, you gonna have them little niggas coming in there sneaking up, murdering your ass. That's what they don't know yet.
Well, that's
That's
what
the-
happened anyway.
That's the part that
waiting-
they don't know yet is how
waiting
these
to
little
see.
niggas, at least 2 of these little niggas lay that murder game down. You know what I mean?
You know, 2.5 because Effie had killed somebody yet.
Yeah. She's willing to do it.
She's willing to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You know, and she can sleep with herself when she do it.
Right.
Yeah,
She
that's the biggest thing.
She can sleep with the person she killed boyfriend, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, that same night, like shit, that was tough. You know,
That's
We should be stayed up.
That's some Tasha shit, y'all.
Psycho. What is it? Sociopathic.
That's some Tasha shit, yo. Come on, yo.
You know, also some ghost shit. Then he lay with Tasha the night he killed Terry Silver.
I mean, we already know Tariq / Ghost is they sociopaths, yo. We already know that. I'm just talking about about Effie doing that.
Who
What
killed
if
the daughter that he killed him? Yeah,
What
bitch, I killed
if-
your boyfriend.
what if well actually because no, Shorty will tell Tariq that Effie did it. So I was just saying, what if he find out, but he don't find out that Effie is the one that quote unquote did it? Because right now Braden is on some I can't tell you who it is because you're gonna be complicit once I tell you. That's why he ain't say nothing to Kane.
It's just secrets on top of secrets on top of secrets. They all gonna come out. Effie
Yeah.
gonna fuck around, tell Kane she did what she did to Lauren.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean,
I can definitely see
Effie and Tariq gonna break up. Tariq might try off Effie, but Effie and Kane gonna lock in by the end of the season.
that. I wonder who that is. He telling in that preview. I don't know if it's the next episode or just a future episode in the season. He's telling somebody that I love you, but I'll kill you.
Hope he telling Effie that shit. Hope he telling Effie that shit. He probably telling Brayton that shit though.
You think he's telling Braden that?
Yeah, he probably telling Brayton. It make more
It
sense.
can only be Effie, Braden, or what's the one that's supposed to be dead?
Lauren.
Or Lauren.
I could say it being Lauren. I also could say it being Brayton. I think if he found out what Effie did, he wouldn't be as calm. He'd be trying like legit off that bitch. You know, he at least gonna have a ghost outburst, so he wouldn't be that calm. Lauren, I could see that. You know, look, I ain't do nothing, and I love you, but I kill you if you think you're gonna send me to jail.
Right.
You know, now she's scared of him and she want to get him locked up and shit. Like, yo, really, Ray had this rude awakening, and I can't wait for that shit. That's the biggest takeaway I got from this episode. He got bitches up on this wild ass high pedestal, and he gonna get brought down a few pegs, or they gonna get brought down a few pegs, and I don't know how he gonna recover from that for real. It's gonna be a some good writing. I want to see how that play out.
How are we gonna recover from it? It's going It's gonna be a reality check. You know
You
what I mean?
know,
Does it come? Does it come as early as this season? I guess I think it's gonna be coming this season. It could because of his good writing. They foreshadowing it because he's being super idealistic in those conversations. You know what I mean?
mhm. Yeah, I
Because
would
he
say by the
definitely,
end of the season it all fall down. You know,
because
he come out, he find out a way.
he's definitely settled on Effie for the moment. You know what I mean?
Mhm. That's until
Definitely
Lauren he
settled.
find out Lauren alive. They really want to fuck the game up. Send Lauren back to school.
Send her back to school
Just have her pop
on
up
some
in their class
undercover
one day.
shit. On some undercover shit.
Yeah, but just have her back in their class one day. It will fuck Effie head up. She fuck
Yeah,
around, shit on herself.
cause she already she told, of course she told them about Effie, but they talking about ain't enough evidence or whatever, so they gonna tell her go to school get some evidence so you can put Effie in jail.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's silly as shit,
Or
but
they gonna tell her to go to school to get Tariq, but she gonna be focused on Effie because she the one that did it. Tariq gonna find out Effie was on some snake shit, but he gonna end up choosing Effie over Lauren because Lauren is literally on some snake shit at this point. That's tough. I can swing it though. I could have swung that in the writer's room.
yeah. And the whole time Effie and Lauren. So what, does Lauren come back to school like not even acting like it ain't happened?
In front of everybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
But when her and Effie alone, she like, bitch, I know you know, and I know you know, and you know I know.
Effie will run at that point, yo. That
She will run.
it will only make sense for her to pack her shit and bounce at that point in time, yo. Like, come on now, yo. Ain't no way, yo. That they can do it like that, yo. Ain't no way.
That shit, wow.
That's almost
Damn.
as wild as them telling that girl after she know who the one that knocked her out and at gunpoint, and she know who the fuck it was. Talking about ain't enough evidence. They got the main evidence going on for attempted murder. The living victim. Like, the fuck?
That's true. But she's saying they don't have enough evidence.
She's saying that.
So she need a signed, seal, and
She's saying that
delivered
because she don't want
confession.
Effie.
She trying to get a signed, sealed, and delivered confession. I don't know what Tariq did to them two whores, but they want him bad. Like,
He ghost son, yo. That's all it is, yo. Young ghost. Whatever it was about Ghost is the same thing about Tariq, yo. That's all that come down to.
that shit crazy. Who said they ain't had my sandwich? How the fuck you don't got burgers at Wendy's?
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, that's amazing. No burgers at Wendy's is amazing.
that's OD.
I thought you was going for the chicken sandwich though, yo.
I did get a chicken sandwich. I got a junior vegan hamburger with it too. They ain't had a hamburger.
Yeah, I remember I used to eat like that.
And like I like to throw the two situations. I like to have a burger with the chicken sandwich, or the nuggets with the burger and the french fries.
Okay. Cause this ain't got no burgers.
That's what the bitch that picked up my order told me. Apparently she ready to pull up. Like that's speedy, snappy service.
Yeah, shit. But that's what it is, yo. We can go ahead and shut it down, y'all. Go ahead and get something to eat, y'all. Go ahead and pick it back up another day, y'all. Good looking out for popping in, my nigga. Peace out, y'all.
Already.
Enjoy your meal.